setup from Giants. They've got a lot of information. As you see Vitality push up towards A, they'd have to break that alarm bot, which they won't. The turret catches them on the way through, so the info is there, and they know the hit's on B.
Oh, okay. See you later, Hoodie. He's been caught out, and they're slowly going to be picked apart. It's an almost impossibility. I'm also just looking at these rotations being held. Cloud trying to clear out. Both players are actually going to peek him at once. The timing couldn't be better from Vitality. And for Redgar, miracles need to be made. Already they're going to be checking absolutely everything. All the utility coming out from Vitality.
Maybe it could have saved Purpo's life, but they only had classics. This is a real round, and a lot of aggression out of GX. Playing up on C, but the stuns come out, the nades go through, and Redgar able to find one, but he's stuck out in the open. Purpo here with him, and he's making it a costly round. Already 3 kills, and only Safe left standing. A very clean response, at least it was, from the man of Purpo, but now he's down.
For GIANTX. Safe as well as one of those players that you have to give the utmost respect. Timing here not going to work out for him though, as he ends up facing the wrong way.
As we speak,
30 seconds left.
They're not worried. GX have a great retake, especially with a showstopper to play with. They're staying in position. That means Vitality are running right into a stacked up site. Hoodie, how is he getting away with so much? Jumping around the site, grabs one showstopper in. Trex will struggle to stay alive as that showstopper hasn't been fired.
He baited him.
12 seconds left. He is slowing this squad down. Sender picks another Safe on the Redgar, and they know exactly where Purpo is. Very nice from Vitality.
Done. They can buy so much extra time. It's going to have to be a solid retake. That paranoia is set up onto 3 different people. He blast packs through while blind. Maybe a bit of an error on the timing. Had already thrown it down. Hoodie, though, does well. A couple of trades to make things a little bit more competitive, but the crossfire is just too strong. All right, it's immediately popped. It means that the afterplant can't come in the first few seconds, but I almost think that might have been a little bit too early. Yeah. It's not really done too much in terms of delay and runner. He has no interest in delay. He's just looking to try and take fights, as they've already managed to get themselves into an afterplant, a 3v4, not a whole lot that can be used to try and get back in and runner. Well, overdrive not used in the way I expected, but that's not bad at all.
Well, we say you don't often get to use it. Come through on the back of the turret. There's no need to peek just yet. And the ult, well, that's cleared out B. It's time to move, but now they're up close. Redgar, contact close. He's trying to get out, but he's wide open.
Oh, they didn't have anything for contact. And so when he TPs away, Vitality actually used that for space. Cloud's done well, though. The Nightfall also left some of the players low and deafened, so they're not going to know if some of the control has been taken already. Trex peeking out is problematic. The blast pack used to actually deny alongside the snake bite. They've got to try and stick this one now, and they will be able to get it within the Viper's pit. Sets them up nicely. Safe playing close around the angle with the shorty. There's a real opportunity to cause someone problems, but Sender actually goes swinging, and now he's left completely isolated. Cloud is going to do the work to get them their second round. Available, you can see that GX are somewhat happy to give up that B control. Sender, though, has been able to find Hoodie. That was the pit. It's taken out quite a few players. Vitinho, though, is just hitting all of his shots. But again, this round has come back into contention. It was looking like a massive advantage for the GX side, and now Vitinho has to do it all. They're looking for that ace already. Managing so close to close the round, but it's going to be left onto Redgar. A 1 versus 1. IGL versus IGL. Sender seems locked in, but has missed the timing. Redgar comes around just a second later.
What happens when they go for that play, right? When they're moving C, it's quick, it's aggressive, and there's a bombardment of utility. But actually, they were going C, just trying to split it through the door to catch those players that had gotten aggressive. Instead, they're caught by them. The players aggressing on B, pick off the C push, and the lurk is found. They're getting used to it. They know Sender likes to play around that A door late into the round. 50 seconds left on the clock. Vitality still have Thrash available, but harder to use without some picks. And Trex, sure, finds one, but goes down to it. Lockdown, still in the back pocket for GX, but might not be needed in this round. Trying to isolate a duel. Runner does very well to find that, but again, the trade comes through. GX are in that 2-man squad.
And they still have Thrash. We'll see how it's going to be utilized here with that lockdown and Nightfall still online. And Purpo, he's kicked things off well.
Oh my, what is Sender up to? That's a double wallbang kill. Vitality looking to swarm control over Rubble and Sender. Looking to give him a single advantage, and sure, the Thrash is going to be dodged, but now you're in a lot of trouble. Mosh pit through, wall bangs, and, well, there was no way out of that one. A good attempt by Pistol could be for this squad, but looks like there's a good read here on the side of GX as to what's going down, but 3 players that could still come ahead when it comes to the fight. The numbers might not be with them, but the flank of Safe looks to put things back in a more winnable position. They're ready. Both lined up and taking the fight one at a time. They isolate these duels in 2vx's.
All goes in their favor. It looks like we might get another one.
I don't think it's a might anymore. There's a lot of players here hiding behind the mound, and now they emerge. GX realize the stack they're running into, but the mosh pit forces Cloud into the open, tries to take down more with him, but only good for the 1 kill.
The door. I'd say it'd be a little bit risky knowing what weaponry could be on the other side, and they have already taken the site behind him. It's going to be a winnable fight, but Fatinho is going to close him out. Again, good adaptation. Nice shot from Safe, though. That's a spike down. There's only 10 seconds left. If they can hold on to this, there's a real chance of them taking the round. Purpo, the time may now be gone. Surely one of them's going to sacrifice their life to make sure this goes over the line. And Vitality are going to win it.
That kill was so essential for Redgar to find, or for him to just walk through and find free space. But now, now the round is winnable again. Okay, never mind.
Well, it's still going to be incredibly difficult. All right, if you hit shots like that, never mind. Stepping towards the B-side, they're going into the one place that is actually dangerous right now. They could even still go back if they wanted to, but Fatinho's just hitting every shot.
This is the kind of round that ult is built for, if anything. The ulti used on Mound, they see nobody. Alarm bell's got to be ringing. Somewhere that has been played time and time again. Sander already down. There's kicks up close. Stinger in hand. He's dodged the eyes of Redgar. The door allowed him. Push him forward, Tom. Looks like Hoodie wants to fight. Looks like he wants to spike, if anything. It's crazy levels of aggression coming through. And in the end, yeah, the result is as expected. You know, they don't value the weapons that much because they've got credits in their back pocket. Maybe
right now is the fact that Kicks could be isolated. And after he already spots a little bit of information, he's going to fall back. The showstopper, though, wow, they're not going to fall for that one, Trex.
But they're ready. They were gambling on this being a B play all along. Vitality have the read. They've got the positions, they've got the players, but they're losing some. And a big punish by Runner keeps it equal. 2 versus 2. Ult in back pocket if he needs it for some quicker movement, and that's exactly what he'll do. Right in there, putting Fatinho down to his last stroke of HP, and a clean shot from Kicks guarantees it.
And let's be honest, thus far that hasn't really been the case.
No, it hasn't. Vitality have been coming leagues ahead. And look again, there's already 3 players here. You can't get through that Viper util. Good spam from Hoodie, though. Manages to drop one, but they know Redgar's up top. The punish is not there. Great response from the IGL of GX. Looking in another direction. I would have, but I see the AWP pushing forward. I see the flash through, the stun in, and the peek from Kicks is good. But after one, it's time to give up. Joy on C, the Viper's going to be close by to slow down that push. This time with the pit, it wasn't the case. But Zender has snuck himself into a little bit of an awkward position that they're not quite ready for. But he gets swung. Runner with the quick double keeps it very competitive. His HP is very low. He could still manage to pull off something with Trax sneaking around the side, but they're looking for him. GX want to isolate a duel. They're playing it together, and Hoodie has been so sublime when he needs to be, pulling them out of so many tough positions. Runner, there's not a lot he can do. No stuns left even. Has to rely on his aim for this one, and Hoodie is quick on the trigger yet again. Perfect. It's caught almost all of the players, but he's out in the open. Tom, this is not a good position. Not with the Guardian. Not when they all come running through.
Yeah, that's not the start you're looking for. That's also Hoodie to get the kill, by the way. So it's already going to be the ult line. Thrash sent through on the other side. I think that's caught multiple people, but I don't think it matters. It's online. Safe is running it down, though. He's got an opportunity to do damage. He spotted out Hoodie, was hoping to try and catch him, hits the headshot, and Sender's found another. That's actually going to be Hoodie down. Back into a 3v3. The spam so close to closing out a couple of others. Instead, though, the spike has been planted. Kicks tries to take a little bit of extra control, but the utility is gone, and so is their personnel. It's left onto Sender. He's had amazing rounds. There's some low players, but he has to hit the shot. He doesn't even know Fatinho's there. The shoe this time. Make it a little bit more difficult, especially they know that there likes to be lurks. So if this control isn't garnered, could be problematic. The problem is the space, though. Hoodie's done well. Still holds on to one, but it'll eventually go down, and Purple has to make the decision of whether or not this is worth fighting. He's not going to make it through the door, though. Runner was too quick. Again, looks like a small mistake that could be problematic. There's also a lurk making its way towards the B site that if the timing is right for save, no! Cloud actually checks on him. That's the kill that evens things up.
I'm not sure how you even approach dealing with that from GX, predicting a firing squad up top. In fact, they might just have to wait.
Oh!
Runner, his 4th kill. Blink and you miss it. Vitinho and Redguard down leaves Cloud alone, and Runner on the verge of an ace. That firing squad is set up in heaven yet again, and as Cloud swings into it, well, he doesn't even get a chance. Trex would have been the 3rd man in that fight, but he wanted to fight all.
So they're going to go back to the C side, put all the pressure on Safe again.
It's also easier. You see Omen A, you know they don't have the paranoia. What are they going to do to slow you down?
Okay.
Well, that's what. Nanos, this time not used early. This time, huge impact. And Runner able to trade out the player swinging. Some snake bitten down low, vulnerable, but still winning fights. At this point, Vitality not able to punish. These players are low, and they're coming in as a death ball, but that's the same on both sides. Swing out from Cloud is good. Here comes the ultimate, and the swing on the back. They're low for the ace! Cloud keeps them alive! GX get one more shot! Fade is clearing aggressively on C. That means there's probably 2 players there. It's often been the Omen. They think B's going to be that little bit lighter, but it's not. They're waiting readily. GX with a flurry of frags and an Andaluthia flawless round. Space slowing them down and allowing the rotates to come through, but it's only one. Runner up top, the rest waiting for this pivot to the B site, but it's not coming. They're focused in on A. 1 kill for Trex, and Runner responds as well. The numbers stay in the hands of Vitality. The spike still needs to be planted. It's down on the ground. Everybody's rotating into position. It will be a 4v3, clean as can be. And the trade out. Burpo runs out of ammo. That could be his real problem with Vitinho now left alone. He finds the first, but he's left to 18 HP. He needs the headshot on this fight, and C will be the one to find it instead. Oh, his hips almost got taken off, but he just about survives that onslaught. Hoodie moving back into position now, the door open. That's going to cause some problems. Sender picks up one, stunned through. Again, looking like it will be the split towards B from there on the site, but it is Vitinho. Young gun from Spain. Moving around the side to catch an angle. The spam is beautiful, but they return it. And now, this is where the real value can be found by Trex, but he's looking the wrong way.
I didn't expect anybody to be in that late. Cloud again. As said, when it comes to OT, no one's been better. 25 and 19 on the board. He's already going to pick up another. That's Nightfall again. The 2nd time he's going to have it in OT. This time it's missed, though. Sender, he's been spotted. He's been seen, but it's 1 bullet. That's all he needed. And now Redgar in the 1v1, but he'll win it home. It's GX to take the lead once again.
Reveal him. That can help them out a little bit. They already seem aware of it with the spams.
To clear him though, he gets 2 with basically 2 bullets. The showstopper fired out, but it doesn't matter. It is done. It happens again. It's an Andaluthia flawless for them to close out this map. And for GX, and more so for Pipson.
As well as that, Vitinho is in position. He won't have any of his crazy Yoru utility to work around for now. He's being floated on the back of the site. They know that he's here. Good shot to start with. Avoids the stun as well. Sender trying to swing through and catch an angle, but it's his teammates on the site that find those kills instead. And
got to be careful of where they're actually going to be planting this, just because this flank position is being held. Kicks, I think he may have spotted already though. That's going to be Hoodie seen, and more importantly, safe already on his 3rd kill of the round. Doesn't look like this is going to be a winnable position, especially with him now finding one more. It's up for the ace, and Trix is going to steal it away.
Now it's GX's only Phantom, at least. It's swapped hands. It's giving them a chance.
Give it to Cloud.
Yeah. He did all right last map, didn't he? Had a few nice rounds. That's 1 kill for Trex, 2 as well. He's making it look good. That rifle not as scary. Maybe for Trex it is, because he's stuck in a closed corridor.
He placed the star in the middle of the fight.
No
to do that. Even still, any more weaponry dropped, 1 more kill, and this is a far more costly round. There's Cloud again. 3rd kill already. As I said, he is the last amount of time. You expect it's going to be Cloud holding this angle. They've seen the orb in mid already, though. Redgar's just going to stick this one. Cloud, he's already managed to find the first. It comes down to the last fight, and Redgar's going to take it. We're very, very aware of that ultimate being online. This 4v5 is not going to be easy. Still some counter utility, a solid flash as well as they try and run through the screen. This round looking a lot better for the side of Vitality as they pick them apart 1 by 1.
He's very isolated on B. You have a Yoru TP, the gate crash from Vitinho, but it's still making its way to a safe angle. He'll now come in to help, but he's being revealed! The second he steps through that portal, he's out of the round, and homework certainly paid off. But we got a couple seconds into this round, and someone on GX said save. And even that is a tough task. By the looks of things, Cloud dropped another rifle.
So there is actually enough time for these players to hunt them down. Purpo looking for his first kill. He does eventually get there, a little bit labored, but at least he's now on the board. Okay, the second one's a little bit better. The problem is just don't face safe.
Come through. We saw for a moment there was a chance Runner came into it, and it will give them a tiny bit of control for the later round, but fighting through this wall is not an option. They wait for it to fade, and now the fights come in, but Safe is the one picking up the first, still sitting in main. Ult used as Runner now looks for a target, someone to isolate with a flash in hand. No gate crash to fall back on, unless I'm mistaken. He has to commit to this. And now coming out of the ult, in a little bit of danger with the players on site, but that is quickly put to bed by Sender. 2 kills with peek through that's going to confirm.
He's called the rotate for his team. Because he heard a couple of players going the other direction, he has called the rotate. Kick's already going to pick off Hoodie. That only leaves one man defending this, and that if he waits and catches the players as they rotate, that could be a bigger problem. He's not even going to expect it to be there, and the other player was using the ult. Again, this round already looks bleak for the side of GX. With the Vipers picked down, they still have to deal with Safe.
Yeah, and that seems to be the biggest task. Eventually, they find him. Heal will go through. But there's a player watching the cross. Vitinho's got him if he swings through. Kicks needs to be aware of it, and he's not. Okay, one more weapon dropped, but just peep the... There is no way out. The wall will be put up. Just going to bypass him entirely. Purple has a chance to spray down, but he doesn't want to give it away. Now as the wall falls, there, ready and waiting. Still just the one to be found. One of the more competitive early rounds. And Redgar corrects just in time to keep it that way. Spike dropped, but so is Redgar. And Hoodie fell elsewhere. It's only Cloud left. And the information now given away. He had the jump. That advantage is now completely gone. The reveal a little late, and as he swings, Trex is up top. Gorgeous play by Vitality. One through.
This is definitely one of the better opportunities we've seen from them. This is so aggressive! The flash was decent, but not quite good enough. Purpo holding the line, making sure there's no retreat, no escape, as he'll get his 3rd kill of the round. It's left all onto Trex. This would have to be a miracle play. Falling flat when it came to flanks. They got caught out quite regularly. Kicks. He's done so much damage. Hasn't quite managed to kill off Purpo, but the rest of the team a little far behind. And they face off Runner instead. The nail may be in the coffin here. Redgar is at least going to be able to find one. That's something. A glimmer of hope in what looks like dark times for GX. Somehow.
I don't think Redgar's
I don't know if he would have been in this scenario anyway, though. That's the other problem. And you did say Safe wins this.
After
30 seconds left.
But the rotation in from Trex is perfect. They had Kicks here to help out. They'll still be able to fire off some recons, but let's see if there's players left by then. Redgar, the first to fall. And then Sender peeks out from the other angle, isolating these duels, surprising them. And even the players coming through mid can't get the element of surprise on their side. There's no more shock darts to hunt him down at least. He'll get his camera up in the air, and his camera's gone just like that. Information upgrade to follow up on tag not found, and Redgar falls. Okay. But they've got that post plant inside of main. They've got snakebite lineups. Just look where Hoodie is. He's going to be firing those up and over. You've got late round flank looking to gate crash back to defend those Viper lineups. Vitality put the pressure on up close. Now they're able to start the defuse, tap it at least. Purpo with 2, Cloud with another, and it is sealed like that. GX
Be having the opportunity to take things home yourself. Lots of information already. There's going to be so much damage just done off all of this extra utility. Runner has faced into the blender. Of Vitality, everybody already on site. Gate crash put through by Vitinho as well. He has a fall back to play in main with this team and set on main, on rooting these players from those post-plant positions. The main problem that we're seeing is Vitinho. It's being looked for. Trex is ready for it and finding the kill off screen. It comes down to a relatively close position with Safe already trying to defuse. He's gotten it to almost to half, but Hoodie interrupted. Clean shot that may just have secured the round here. And now, with 6 bullets left, Sender is running out of chances. 12. Main control and the dimensional drift will be brought online. Immediately, though, we've seen Viper spit on the other side of the map. They're going to try and fight for this. That's Purpo again with the opening pick. This is what I wanted to see. He's definitely much more warmed up. Shoot me, shoot me. That's what Vitinho's calling, but it doesn't hit. The movement is sublime. And only one pulse of that actually ends up landing. Safe down to 45 HP.
He's been tagged heavily. He's got kicks on the side to help him out. Purpo's gone down to a shock dart from Cloud. A little bit scary. I'm very scared now. I am worried, terrified for the side of GX as they've stalled out with the spike in the open, waiting for that flank to come through. And Redgar finds it in tube, opens the door, puts pressure on Kicks. His third kill of the round as Redgar looks to secure the last. It's safe in the clutch, and Vitinho had the off angle. 7 on the board for GX.
They have those ultimates to play with. Hunter's Fury available, Runner hoping for a miracle shot, but they're actually going to use it immediately. I thought they might try and combine it. Instead, they don't actually need to. Safe has just taken over the round. It's now left all onto one, and it is done. It felt like a long time coming as Vitality were utterly dominant from start to finish in this map. Everything is to play for here as we head into Sunset. A change of composition, somewhat taken in the norm, and it's going to be aggressive push-up. Runner has met the majority of his opposing team. That nade is going to close out a second. It's been a trade elsewhere, but Runner, he's just looking to do it all on his own. Solid utility eventually goes down, though, and Redgar's done well. However, he can't escape.
Yeah, good paranoia from Sender. Even if they can't follow up on it on time, they're moving back towards Hoodie. Knife out, weapon comes in just in time, and they're looking the other way! He takes Kicks down, and Sender can't turn in time. Their way onto the site. A tight angle by Hoodie. The cages fall, the wall's still there, but it'll go soon. The nade forced him out of position. In fact, 2 nades were hunting down Hoodie. Oh, unlucky for Safe. He thought that angle was clear, that he could move that little quicker, that he was safe, and he wasn't. Neither is Purpo on 5 health. One stray shot will take him down and almost isolates another duel. With Kicks on 50, it's winnable. But Redgar needs to land that first shot, isolating the fights and putting Sender down to his last legs, but on the showstopper, and the spike now making its way to the side.
Tracks. Well placed, cause issues. He has Runner to swing off as well. It's gorgeous from Vitality. Oh, the rest steaming through. It's going to be the flash to at least blind one save. He just hits everything! I don't know how he does it, but every time this man just comes alive. You have to wonder if they've run out of steam.
It's only 5-2 early days. He had that flash full blinding both players, but Runner gets through that a little bit quicker. Able to take down Vitinho. Big retake utility now down and out. Nice shot by Redgar up top. There's a spray there for a reason. Paranoia used. He's not going through this. There's no way, but Cloud has picked up Sender with a flash over top. Not catching players outside of the pit. They're still dancing around inside it. Runner on the spam. He's lit him up. The decay was almost enough to flank around the back, caught, leaving Runner alone, and he's being spotted and stunned. Well handled by GX, getting back into the site. 5-3, and very much back into the game. They'll be in a decent position. GX can't feel so comfortable. Well, they've got some credits of their own. Showstopper online for Runner, and Runner will not be able to use it. He's been dropped off rip in that battle.
Struggled a little bit more when it comes to A. Ultimate's not going to play a part in this round unless there's an elite from the shadows, but Hoodie, he's holding the line. He's only going to get the one, though.
Utility goes up, slows them down that little bit further. And Safe is still here, but that boombot will feel it, right? His teammate break it doesn't matter. Good flash around from Trex, swing from Sender at the same time, and Redgar can't even land the first shot.
Straight off the back Kicks. He's going to be throwing out that Thrash. I feel like we've seen it a few times already. Trex has taken some space, but Vitinho wins the battle.
Still another guy pushing up. Vitinho's more than ready. Linder's position. Seems GX have this one locked down. 2 more to play for. They don't want to use any ultimates here, and it doesn't look like they'll need them. Last man standing is Kicks. Ult was already used, so why not throw it back out? And he has detained one. There's... Oh, what? Well, there's 2 more players, not 3 anymore. Rifle in hand. Purpo didn't have a chance to fire back, but Cloud, well, he does it for him. Won't go back out. Cancelled out by the ultimate in play. Trex. Popping his null command, nade, nice for Runner, that's gonna stop, and he peeked from spawn, allow Cloud to be isolated in this fight on the site. Very nicely handled, and he's not done yet. Sender with a little bit more damage, leaving Vitinho on 30, flank up, where Safe is caught. And the Rolling Thunder's put through, if not a little bit early here, Tom. There's only 1 player to follow up on it, and it didn't catch the guys inside of main. Vitality still able to duel and deny this space to be taken. Showstopper was there for Purpo. He only uses it now, but he's 14 HP. He has to pre-fire this. The flash even catching him as well. That's a little bit unfortunate. Nade for the right. Showstopper for back, perfectly positioned, and the last man standing, Trex, has it all to do. Time on his side. It's ticking away if he can manage to isolate these duels. Only 1 man has a gun in hand while the defuse is underway, but Redgar's enough to stop it here.
Damage dealing utility. Paranoia is sent, but It's only going to be down to spams, which in pistol rounds definitely has its risks about it. Already going to be sending Wingman onto that defusal. They're going to have to come out and spam this one, and Hoodie's done just that. This time, the double comes with seeing absolutely no one, and what is left all on to sender. Got to try and find something here, but the time is already gone. Purpo there to close it.
Just ahead of this GX push, there'll be two on site, more so one towards the elbow, so isolation of one player could be possible. It's Kicks on 20, he catches one, flash goes up. Now the players coming from the other angle get a chance to really fight. Trek snuck inside the smoke, Sender's caught Redgar unaware, and with pistols, they're making it close yet again, but maybe not winnable. Not with Cloud dancing around like this, doing the damage. 27 HP, blast back into the open, but that's not enough to take him down. Kicks 20 health for the whole round, and he'll make it work.
God.
I don't know how he survived the original onslaught from a playoff run.
Yeah, more importantly for them, it's all about getting ever closer to the playoff stage. Runner, I think he's just winning every fight that's put in front of him, but such an aggressive position from Trex, there was no escape.
If those players go down, because they have chunked away their HP. Kicks, well, he's not too healthy either. That's a very close angle. You can just be spammed straight through the box, but I guess it doesn't matter because Safe swung in through the door at the same. The fact that there's so many players right around the corner.
Placed that one way almost at the perfect time, just making things more awkward. The timing, though, is perfect. The stun, great. The flash, even better.
I know exactly where you
They have that information, but Redgar's gone down. That's going to be their smokes gone from this scenario. That is not the player you want to lose. Sure, they have the information, but Kicks is not afraid of a fight. This man loves to brawl and battle, and within this site, he's been deadly. The showstopper almost has to be used for him, but never mind. It's going to be the shot connector from Cloud again. So desperately low. They're all being tagged up, and Trex has taken over. He needs an absolute miracle to get out of this one. And they know exactly where he is. Snakebite just for added measure. And Trex will convert his triple into the A site. There is a double stack of players. I don't think that's going to connect onto any of them. They're going to go straight in through the smoke. Trex, again, it's been him and Kicks who have been. Safe is rotating back, questioning if that's what they've done.
Shadows travel. The Wingman's about to find another player soon. It looks like Runner's ahead of it. 2 kills already, and everything's crumbled for the side of GX. Vitality takes victory here against the Giant squad. 13-6 and 13-7. The last.